Nice D from Dang. And Steve, when you played, was it important really to have a coach who really connected with players on the floor, or was it all about business?
No, I think it's important to connect with your players on a personal level. You need to get to know them, and they need to get to know you. There's got to be a healthy amount of trust for the relationships to work.
Outside, Wall. From outside, off the mark.
And I think the lead they've built here, guys, is in large part due to what they've done on the boards.
Absolutely. I mean, they have a plus 10 advantage in rebounds, and they've been in total control of the backboard.
Here's Gasol. It's hauled in by Gordon. Wizards trailed by 8. Smith outside. Here's George. Power down with both hands.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
If he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Now Gordon. Knocked loose. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Nerlens Noel checks in for Pau Gasol. There's 1:38 left to play here in the half. The offensive rebound. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. For Dallas, they have missed more than they have made at the foul line tonight. 3 of 7.
And you take a look at the numbers, guys. They shot 80% from the free throw line as a team a year ago.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season.
And Washington making a change here. Martin's checked in. The drive by Smith. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws. They get Luol Deng.
Well, he stopped the dunk there. That was about the only play he could make.
Well, you don't like the foul, but you don't like to give up an easy dunk either.
Well, I don't really know what to call it other than maybe the shoelace incident. But remember last year, J.R. Smith got himself into trouble for untying Sean Marion's shoelaces during a free throw.
Wizards trailed by 6. Smith on the wing. Outside, Wall. To the middle. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Noel. Can't get it to go. Great D that time for Martin. Pull up Jay. And there's J.R. Smith on the assist by Gordon. And it's 9 points for Smith.
Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity they have.
Well, they need to be.
Verjao with his screen on Wall. Gordon kicks to Verjao. It's stolen by Wall. And with that, the Maverick lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Martin.
This is not a tough case to crack. I mean, if they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on defense.
Yeah, they continue to fall asleep in the transition game, guys, and everybody needs to hustle back, turn their heads, find the ball, find their man.
Here's Noel. The layup off target. Got it off in time. No good on the buzzer beater. And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight.
Take a look at what Eric Gordon's been doing. 12 points and 1 assist.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. We've seen Eric Gordon really having a great game.
He has that slasher mentality, guys. We saw all the evidence of that in the first half as he continually got to the rim and scored.
Yeah, he had the jetpack on today, Steve, blowing by the defender no matter who they put on it.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the floor for Dallas. Dang out there with Pau Gasol. Then there's Gordon. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Verjao in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. It's Wall with the drive. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Verjao.
Well, the Wizards signed John Wall to that max contract extension last season, and he rewarded them. Made his first All-Star game appearance and led the team back to the playoffs for the first time in 6 seasons.
Double team on Dang. Plumlee with the steal. And here they go. Wall, that's good.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him. And Wall finally adding a consistent three-pointer to his arsenal last season. He shot almost 4 threes a game and made them at a 35% clip.
Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D. I can't help but say that. Well, let's see how that impacts things here. Because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides. How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
And Steve, defenders can't just go under on screens any longer defending John Wall.
Yeah, that outside shot keeps defenders honest, and it opens up driving angles and passing lanes for John Wall, who's one of the most explosive players in the league.
Martin wide open. He fires. Again, Martin missing.
Boy, you wonder what the score of this game would be if they weren't pulling down all these rebounds.
Love what I'm seeing from them in the paint.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. For Dallas, they have been an off night from the stripe tonight. Well, something of a bounce-back season for Pau Gasol in 2013-14. Steve, with better health and a return to playing in the middle more often.
Yeah, you know, he dealt with a few nagging injuries, Kevin, but scored better, rebounded better. Nice to see him show that he's really still an elite big after struggling a couple seasons ago.
That's a 2 from Martin. And the jumper is on the mark. Martin's got the game tied up here for the Wizards. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Verjao setting the pick for Gordon. Beal from long range. And he gets the bucket. Beal's got 5 points now this quarter.
And for Powell, with an expiring contract, trade rumors swirled all season long. That's nothing new for him. We've been hearing them for years.
Wall's shot is off. Gordon, the pass to Gasol. Dang kicks to Gordon. And they double up Gordon. Dang with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Shot clock at 5. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, close, but I didn't think he got on balance quickly enough.
And it's hard to draw charges as quick as players are at this level. That's not an easy bit of work there.
Davis is checked in for Dallas. Green comes in for Luol Deng. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. The Mavericks have really been struggling with their free throws, only made 5. More misses than makes so far. Smith checked in for Washington. Paul George comes in for Ejuan Moore.
And Powell last season making $20 million a year. Hard for the Lakers to trade him when they wanted cap space. In the end, he found a new home and a new start in free agency.
And George kicks to Smith for 3.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Here's Gasol. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. J.R. Smith picks one up. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Mavs.
They've knocked down plenty of mid-range jumpers in this one. That's been big for them.
And they're getting so much penetration on the defense that they're getting a lot of easy buckets as a result of breaking down that defense.
Evan Fournier's checked in for Bradley Beal.
Pau Gasol over the last few seasons dealing with a number of lower body injuries. Knee tendonitis, plantar fasciitis, groin, toe. I'll tell you, Kobe had suggested to him to try to really slim down to lessen the pressure on his joints.
It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
Looked like some miscommunication there offensively. Those guys were not on the same page.
Ejuan Moore, he's checked in for John Wall. Smith inside. Plumlee dishes to Smith. He kicks to Plumlee. Back to Smith. They need this. And he connects with the jumper. Smith's got 11. Outside Gordon. Kicks to Gasol. Back to Gordon. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
A large part of what they've been able to do here is centered around his offense. Wizards forced their way into the playoffs last year, but they could have been a lot better at home as they left a lot of wins on the table last season.
The shot by George, wide open. And he hits the jump shot. 14 points for him. Mavericks leading by 6. Outside Gordon. He feeds it to Gasol. Blocked. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Wizards making a switch here. Martin's checked in.
And as you said, the Wizards were fairly ho-hum at home last season. Just 22-19 at home. And I think they certainly can improve upon that this year.
6 to shoot. Here's Gordon. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Touching again, guys, and the Wizards at home. They actually had the worst home record of any team that made the playoffs last year.
Well, they were able to toughen up and play better at home during the playoffs, but still, it was a shock to see how middle of the road they were in this building last year.
Luol Deng is checked in for the Mavericks. Gordon, the pass to Deng. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
Kick out to Moore. Martin for 3. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. A different look for Dallas. Varejao comes in for Davis. And Noel subbed in for Luol Deng. Mavericks leading by 5. Outside Gordon. He dishes it to Fournier. Dallas, no good that time either.
Boy, he got a nice looking stroke. That almost went in. Oh, how about that basketball, man? Wow. I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
I'm with you, Kevin. You can't fault him for that. I mean, just let him go. Who cares? You got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the boards.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Luol Deng is checked in for Green. Bradley Beal comes in for Fournier. And Nate Robinson is subbed in for Gordon. Outside Robinson. Fires for 3. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. Well, folks, tonight a great rebounding game we're watching in progress. And now, with that in mind, let's take a look at the all-time record for rebounds in a single game. How about